Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Etheria restart video. So we got a couple days left, guys, in the closed beta, and I reached level 40, and I got to test out just slightly Ethernet Rally. And man, like this is certainly the endgame content for PVE, I would think. This is cool. Now, I typically don't tend to like roguelike things. However, this game mode is pretty unique in a sense. The fact that you start from 3 different locations and you are tied down to, that specific element is kind of cool. And I love when games incentivize you to build, characters that you wouldn't think that you would need to build. So I'm all in for that. Now, this mode gives you, plenty of rewards and things like that, but it has 3 levels. This is only the first level. So as you go up, I guess, some stuff gets harder, you get more rewards, things like that. But yeah, they have like mini bosses along the way. So the way this works is you have 3 different starting locations, and each starting location has a limited amount of options to what you can use in regards to your elements. So at this starting location, I can only use fire, light, and dark. At this location, I can only use earth and light, and then at this location I can only use water and dark. Now the thing is if there's overlap with the dark or light, you can use like one light character in both regions, so that is nice. But as you progress, you'll get small rewards here and there. I'm sure they're better on higher levels, but then you can also get supply boxes that have some pretty good drops. 3-star chickens are always good. Etheria coin is pretty nice. And then they have these hub boxes or hub orbs. And these drop additional things, but you can only get them whenever you complete this stage. So as you're going through, you're fighting more and more bosses, harder levels. But you can pick and choose, kind of which team is clearing each mini boss. So in this area, obviously, we want our green team to be taking down the water boss. Same thing here. We got another water boss. Here, this is where we want our blue team. Over here is where we want our red team. And it looks... okay, so it is really tied to that. So that's good. Yeah, they kind of make it easy for you, I guess. Although here is a red boss, and the blue team is up here. Oh no. So there is some converging points, it looks like, on a couple of these bosses where you can kind of pick and choose which element, but I think it's pretty straightforward on the ones that you should choose. So yeah, they have those orbs. They have the actual supply boxes that you open right away. And then they also have recruitment. Now, this is typical in the roguelike, but apparently you can get like LD characters in here, like the Messiahs and the Heinrichs and all of that stuff. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting. I've never seen it done like this. This is the revamp phase. You see that they have 3 different areas. So after each area you clear, you're able to unlock the cargo box. And this one, it was just like 20 hydro crystals. But I do need to mention that a lot of people have talked about resetting their Leon after they've gotten through the hyperlink charter. Highly advise against that. Because if you look here, okay. Now, granted, for some reason, I got so lucky on this account where I pulled Doki Doki, Heinrich, and Lily free to play. It's just like so frustrating because I know I'm not going to do that on launch. But let's say I didn't have these characters I mean, who is your DPS in this instance? It could be Victor or Diding. You know, Dinah is an okay DPS. Same thing with Fangus, but you are thin in the fire element. So, guys, if you are into PVE and you want to progress in this game mode and stuff like that, I would not give up on Leon. So the other thing that we got to talk about here is I think this is going to be a good location for you to use rares. They also have some limited events that I'll talk about in a later video, but yeah, I think this is the place. So yeah, you come in here, you pick your team. It's 5 deployable units, and then it also tells you here that you can pick 2 Shadow Walkers. So if you have recruitments, you can use them here. So only 3 deployable units that you need, and then you can use up to 2 Shadow Walkers. Now, I would probably, at the early stages, I would probably really highly prioritize these nodes over here to get those walkers, especially if your account is thin. Free-to-play people, I think, are really going to have to go after these nodes. But I'd be interested to see what the rewards are like on the higher stages of this. Because right now, I mean, they're okay. You know, all of those shadow prints and stuff, they matter. And then the anima imprints, like this is getting these supply packs, you need these in droves. So this is just a nice kind of stamina saver, along with the Etheria coin and things like that. But yeah, at the higher stages, I'd be interested. And on the leaderboards, yeah, like some people are already kind of powering through level 45, and he's just crushing this. Hasn't completed it 100% yet, though. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool game mode. I like this. I can't wait for global launch. I'm actually a little bummed out that the beta is going to be closed for me, but I did just want to give people, a quick preview if you haven't checked it out. Very interesting, roguelike mechanic that they got here. Typical in some games with some nice little twists on it. So yeah, anyway, that's all I got. Just a quick video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. See ya.